girl and I wanna make her mine. And she's watching him with those eyes, and she's loving with that body, I just know it. And he's holding her in his arms late at night. You know, I wish that I had Jesse's girl. I wish that I had Jesse's girl. Where can I find a woman like that?
Hey folks, Revolutionary Brewer here, and we're back with another homebrew kit review. So today we're going to do a kit. I haven't done many of these Muntons kits yet, but one of our local brew stores was having a moving sale. They're moving from one place to the other, and this one caught my eye. It's Muntons Mount Mellick Premium Lager. It's quite a mouthful. I won't try to say it again, but here it is, brewed in a Corona bottle, and like I said, it's supposed to be premium lager. I don't know. We'll see. We'll give it a test and see how it turns out. I've only made a couple Muntons kits before, but like I said, I like to try different kits now and then, and to get them on film here so you guys can have a look at them. So let's give it a pour, and we'll see how they did on this one. So far, so good. Nice looking beer. Nice fizz to her. Looks like it's fairly well carbonated. Oh, poured it a little bit aggressive. First thing you're going to notice here, well, look at that, crystal clear. That's, you can see me right through it. So yeah, that's a terrific. That's clear as a bell. That's been in the fridge for a little while, but you can see no chill haze there. Nice head on it. So appearance-wise, you couldn't ask for much better. The other thing you will notice too, it's a little bit, I think it's a little bit darker than your usual lager, but let's give it a taste. Muntons Mount Mellick Premium Lager. Tastes like a lager. It tastes like not quite like a lager. I'm not even sure, to be honest, if this came with what kind of yeast comes with the kit. I'm guessing it's not lager yeast, but I brewed it at about 70 degrees roughly, in between the high 60s, low 70s, but generally about 70. And let's give it another go. Yeah, just your average beer. Nothing to go crazy about. Not bad. Nothing wrong with it at all. Just your typical. It would sort of like a light ale. It's like a light ale. It's a nice beer. It's a nice beer. These Muntons kits. This one actually fermented pretty aggressively. Had a pretty good fermentation going. Actually, a funny story, and you'll see different people say don't rely on your airlock to determine if the fermentation is going. With this particular beer, my bucket lid was a little bit broken, and I went out and checked it 2 days later, and there was nothing at all happening in the airlock. I'm like, oh god, the yeast didn't ferment. So I took the airlock out to take a peek inside the bucket, and the foam was right up to the top of the bucket. So it was fermenting just fine. It ended up fermenting out just fine. Sometimes if your airlock isn't bubbling, no big deal. It might be that the lid is not on quite airtight. The gas may be escaping through a little spot somewhere. Take a look in. If you got the big crozin going, the big foam going, you're okay. But anyway, this quality kit. The one thing about this kit too, it's a little bit, just a tiny bit bigger than the Cooper's kits. This is 1.8 kilos. I think the Cooper's kits are 1.7. So you get just a little tiny bit extra. I made this the traditional way. 1.5 pounds of liquid malt extract, 1.5 pounds of high malt glucose. So I didn't change anything, and brewed it up to 20 liters. So it just gives you it's almost like a macro brew. It's very similar. Look at that. It's still nice head retention on it. Nice creamy head. Yeah, I'm well enough impressed with this kit. I can't say nothing bad about it. I know some people, they don't really like the Muntons, but this Mellick. There's a few other ones in this Mellick series. I may try another one. Even too, because I'm impressed with the way this turned out. I'm going to give this a solid 3.5. It's a good quality. It's similar to any of your other lager kits. Nothing. A lager's a lager, right? There's not a whole lot to it. Nice, refreshing. It's crisp. It's a crisp lager. It's not too sweet. It's not too dry. Perfectly balanced. It turned out really nice. Aesthetically, it looks beautiful. Tastes great. I mean, I think the kit on sale, I only paid $17 for it, so I think it was normally like $19. So I saved a couple bucks, but I mean, I'm happy with it. I'm going to give it a solid 3.5 out of 5. So, coming up next, I think we're actually back to the Mangrove Jack kit. I think the latest one I bottled was the traditional bitter, but we'll get to that a little bit down the road. It's still bottle conditioning. Anyways, once again, quality kit. If you like a lager kit, and this is one that you could definitely throw into your rotation, especially in the summertime coming on. You know, if you got these kits in your area, don't hesitate. Quality beer, 3.5 out of 5. Once again, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time. Keep on brewing. Cheers.